Welcome to vlog 6. This one was shot earlier in the year, but the project just was released, so now I can tell you guys about it. So I got referred to this project by a friend of mine in my network. So this shoot is a photo/video campaign for a sleep brand for social media. So today's shoot is at this cool looking house in Santa Monica that we've rented for the day to shoot this campaign in. So the actual product is not the mattress itself, but a topper that has a bunch of circuits and tubing to heat and cool the mattress with your phone. So this shoot, like a lot of them, you're trying to shoot with minimal equipment. So the plan is to block out the sun with these flags and establish a late afternoon sunset look. What was challenging about this particular shoot is both the photographer and videographer both have a run and gun kind of style, and that's fine and all when you have the equipment to light every part of the room, but when you don't have that, you have to make some very quick lighting decisions and then initiate the plan that you thought of in a couple seconds. So it becomes a bit stressful, especially when the production itself is trying to move through the day quickly. But at the end of the day, you get something like this. So this was mostly put together with 2 Aperture 600 bicolors and 2 bounce boards. If I had more equipment, I would have lit it a bit differently, but I think it turned out pretty good. So that more or less takes us to the end of the day. I'm supposed to be wrapping the equipment right now, but we're using all the equipment for the last scene. All right, so this is my new setup with some of my new equipment. So I finally picked myself up a onboard monitor. So this is a 502, a little old, but it works great for me. A friend of mine had it on a shoot recently, and I liked it enough and got a really good price that I picked up my own. I think I might need a cage for it though, for more rigging points. Does anybody know if the 502 bright cage will fit on the stock 502? My sister hooked me up with some cable organization and the gack to mount the screen to the camera. This is the basic setup I use to film a spec commercial for my reel. So it's a Diet Coke spec ad, and I kind of just did it on a whim. But I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like. All right, we are calibrating the camera right now. So the black levels, I believe. So you have to take the lens off and have the lens cap on so it's accurate. I feel like I have my own cooking show with this setup. Funny. Bring it right there. Spray. Nice little coal. Not only does spraying the can make it look like there's condensation on it, it also adds texture and depth to what's just a silver cylinder. I'm shooting this at a pretty fast frame rate, so it looks like I'm moving the can quickly, but it's photographing relatively slow, as you can see. So this setup is pretty simple. I still have the Falcon Eye set up overhead, and then I set up a red head on a dimmer gelled blue to be the kicker so I could backlight any of the liquids in the cup falling in, and then I have a bounce just to add a little fill to the picture here. I found this to be a bit difficult because I'm looking at the screen, but I don't have the depth perception for my arm to pour the cup of ice. So it took a few times, and I had the same problem with the actual soda. I didn't want to spill, so I actually missed it by a little bit, but luckily that's what close-ups are for. After a few attempts, you get something like this. Hey, thanks for checking out my vlog. This is the end of vlog 6. Come back next week to see what I'm up to. Thanks. Bye.